Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chaddox, the board for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from Six Flags Great Adventure. Now this is on their 2020 edition, and it's all about what we heard from an inside source that's been given information to a news article. So I was scrolling through my articles on Screamscape, one of the usual sources I get for my information. As well as some forums, some other sites, etc, etc. But Screamscape is one of the main ones that I get all my information from. And there's been some information that some sources have told them that the sort of coaster rumour for 2020 has now swung, and we kind of have an idea as to what it could possibly be. Now it's still just a rumour, but there's been talks of it being an RMC Single Rail. Now I don't think it would be the usual Raptor model, I think it would be a bit bigger than that. It'd be a bit disappointing if it is a clone. I think it would be slightly disappointing. In fact, it'll be slightly disappointing for me personally, but I think for Great Adventure fanboys and people that have wanted a coaster here for so long. Because don't forget, the last coaster they brought here was Joker, but if you're talking sort of original coasters, not clones or cookie-cutter coasters or anything like that, you had Green Lantern before that, which was their stand-up coaster relocated from the old Six Flags Kentucky Kingdom before it was sort of taken over and reopened just as Kentucky Kingdom. So the last original coaster that I can think of on a thrill level is El Toro, and that was back in 2006. So excluding Green Lantern and Joker because they were either relocated or cloned coasters, El Toro was the last main thrill coaster originally from the park. So it would be nice to see a custom model rather than another clone, but I am quite optimistic about what it could be. Now I did predict in my predictions, I did have my predictions ready for the Six Flags announcement. Now it looks like Six Flags will announce all the attractions on August 29th. I did get a comment in the Six Flags New England video saying that there's a possibility that it was August 28th for Six Flags New England, but it looks like that's set to be August 29th apparently. They've changed it round, so a bit interesting there. But yeah, my prediction was an RMC ground up near El Toro. I think we're looking at near El Toro as the site for this coaster, but I think we are definitely looking at some form of RMC ground up coaster. Now, I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a good coaster either way. It's a monstrous announcement for August 29th, so I am excited to see what's going to happen here. I believe it's early morning announcement, which means it's around when I wake up in Britain as well. So perfect time to get all the information out. So Americans will be going to sleep with the news coming out, and I'll be waking up with the news coming out. Fingers crossed, or it's around about the 10 o'clock mark, I believe. So I think they're releasing it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 5 AM in America, which is around about 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock in the UK in the morning. So thank God, first of all, thank God, because I've been wanting to get this information out for so long. I cannot wait for the Six Flags announcement. I still think this is going to be the biggest and best year for Six Flags in quite some time. I'm not sure what the best year for investments was for Six Flags. I may do a separate video on that and sort of have a look and, you know, what Six Flags added in that year and things like that. I do, like I said in my predictions, I'm not going to go too in depth with them because of course we already released those final 2020 predictions. If you want to check that video out, it's one of the most viewed videos on the channel. I think it's got like 2.7k views, 2,700 views, nearly 2,800, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Of course, our potentially happened stealth video was talking about the lunar theming thing. That's risen to be the most viewed vid now, which is 3,000 views, which is unbelievable. Thank you very, very much for that. All down to you guys. Make sure you go back and watch the lower viewed videos. Let's get those views up. But yeah, if you go back and watch my predictions, you'll know that I made that RMC Ground Up prediction. You know, I made the relocation of Green Lantern to La Ronde. You know, I've been talking about possible RMC Raptor at St. Louis. So taking into account Great Adventure, St. Louis, the relocator coaster for La Ronde, taking into account New England and the possible Max Force type launch coaster that I predicted. I believe I predicted another coaster. Comment down below if I'm wrong or not. But in all, around 4 or 5 coasters I predicted. Including, yeah, that's right, 5 coasters including over Texas's rumoured Mac Power Splash. But again, really excited for Six Flags for next year. I think that next year will be their biggest year in quite some time. But like I said, I am going to do a separate video on that in the winter. I might record it at some point and then release it into the winter. I'm going to wait until the 2020 announcements come out and compare it to previous years and then release the video in the winter. So again, really nice video to do there. So there we go. So that's just a bit of news on Six Flags Great Adventure. Before you turn off this video, a little bit of news on 2020. Obviously, as you know, I brought out the new thumbnail design. Now, one of the first, in fact, what I hope to be the first Theme Park Newsroom update of 2020 is Skara Summerland adding a new flat ride for next year. Wants to sort of wait until next year to sort of discuss about that and just discuss it in detail. And also, it's a great chance to show off the thumbnail design. Now, I'm going to put the thumbnail design on your screens now. Oh, do you love that thumbnail design? Now, I'm going to sort of analyse, in a way, a few changes that you might have compared with the previous ones. So, of course, the previous ones, you'll know, it's a picture, and then above it, you've got like this banner thing with the Theme Park Newsroom logo and a bit of writing in the red section of the banner. Now, already on your screen, you can see with the new one, especially with the Skara Summerland, you've got a picture. I'm going to make sure I can find pictures that don't interact with the little stick-out writing there. But I've got the red, I've kept the red with the writing in it, but it's at the bottom now. And then I've got this side design where you've got the Coaster Chart logo and Theme Park Newsroom in red. So, and by the way, if you're noticing what that big black spot is under the newsroom, I'm leaving that just for, like, you know, the YouTube sort of time of the video that you usually see on the page and things like that. So, again, I'm really excited about this. I've been really excited to debut this thumbnail design. I hope you guys will love it. If you do love it, make sure you smash a like at the bottom of the video. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts on what you think of the thumbnail design. Hope you guys like the fact that I put the logo on. But yeah, that's the thumbnail design. Now, it's not just Theme Park Newsroom. That's going to be used in all of our series. So that's the sort of design we're going to go for the rest of the videos for 2020. So 2020, in my opinion, is going to be one of, if not the biggest years on the channel so far. Definitely going to be bigger than this year in 2019. And don't forget, this year has been a big year. Absolutely big year. So with 2019 being a big year, 2020 needs to top 2019. We need to top ourselves on the channel every single year, and my God, we are going to do that. I've got some big plans for next year, so I hope you guys are really excited to hear about those plans. Obviously, we don't want to think about 2020 yet. We've still got the rest of the summer. I don't think I'm going to be going on any more trips, but of course we've got some major announcements still to come out in August. Silver Doll City, Six Flags. I'm sure Cedar Fair's got a couple of announcements. Of course, Kings Island August 15th, Canada's Wonderland rumoured to be August 14th, so make sure you stay tuned for that announcement if it happens. Obviously, Six Flags on the 29th. I'm sure if we get another August announcement. Obviously, we got the announcement of the Alton Towers dungeon back in August, September. So our Alton Towers going to wait until winter this time, like they did with CBeebies Land, if it is an area refurb with Cloud Land, or we're going to get another August announcement, or we're just going to get one part of the announcement in August and the rest in winter, kind of like what we kind of got with the Alton Towers dungeon, because we sort of got the announcement of the dungeon, and then in the winter we sort of got more details and things like that. So again, are we going to see that again? Are we going to see like the theme announcement or the name of the area announced, and then in the winter we're going to have more details on what happens and sort of do like what CBeebies Land did back in 2014 in the winter season, and that sort of reveal a ride every week if it's going to be a retheme of the area. So again, we don't know. I'm sure Thorpe Park's going to have something up their sleeve for 2020. Obviously, we pretty much know Project 2020 is not happening. We haven't seen groundwork or anything like that. So we pretty much know 2020 Project Coaster is not going to happen. I think that's going to be a 2022, 2023 project in my opinion. So hopefully Thorpe Park has something up their sleeve for next year that's not an event, even though Boutzilla was a huge success for the park. I don't think that Thorpe Park should be investing in a new event. They should be investing in a new ride of some sort. Hopefully Blackpool Pleasure Beach gets their rumoured flat ride on the Wild Mouse Trauma Towers site for next year. Hopefully we'll see that area fenced off, maybe in time for the next late riding event, late night riding. Maybe Blackpool Pleasure Beach has something on the sleeve, we don't know. Chessington, let's see what they come up with. I mean, I did my video today from Chessington between 2020 and 2025, so again, cannot wait for that. But for now, guys, my name is Coaster Char. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update on Six Flags Great Adventure, and a bit of updates on the channel as well, and what's set to come next year, and my predictions of 2020. Thank you very much. My name is Coaster Char, dogs to born, but built for Theme Park News. Keep living the coaster life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.